Skycam 9 on the scene of a CTA train accident. So far, we know there is a Plan 3 response, which means at least 15 ambulances have been called to the scene.
At least 12 people have been transported to area hospitals already, 2 of those in red or serious condition. It's all happening in the 7500 block of North Paulina. So because of that, yellow and purple line trains are temporarily suspended because of the accident and the response. You can see the front part of the train there crashed in. Also, you can tell that it is off the tracks there. Moments ago, we saw a woman walking with a baby out of there. We also saw someone being carried out with a stretcher.
Obviously a very serious incident unfolding right here. Plenty of first responders and other personnel on the scene. As Dina just mentioned, the front end of that train certainly appears to have rammed into something else. Obviously, service will be suspended for quite some time. We'll continue to monitor this. We're efforting a phone interview with one of the spokesmen for Chicago Fire Department, and who will bring us up to speed on exactly, or much as he can tell us, in terms of exactitudes of what's going on there here and now.
You can see this happened just as the train was emerging from the tunnel there. Remember, this is in the 7500 block of North Paulina. Lots of stretchers there. Fire department, some of them necessary, some people walking out on their own. Clearly a pretty traumatic incident when something like this happens, and people are having to walk up along the other tracks that go around there.
We should also tell you that we have received official word that CTA has turned off the power to the red and the purple line trains, and that'll last a couple of hours. So this is definitely something that's going to affect not only the people there on the scene on the train, but the ripple effect is just commuters and CTA passengers in general for the next several hours.
So we understand that this is a derailment from the Howard Street switching station. And that's where this originated, in that area. And we're not sure whether the train had derailed and then, it kept the movement going at that point. And there is a piece of equipment, as you can see, in front of the train. Not sure if that's what impacted it or if that piece of equipment was brought in to try to help after the accident.
So the red line, I know for sure, goes from 95th south to Howard, is the last stop on the northern side of things there. And Dina just mentioned this is a switching, more or less in plain, simple terms, turnaround point for these trains to then head back in the opposite direction. There we see right now firefighters attending to another person being brought off on a stretcher.
We will continue to follow developments in this story and certainly bring you the latest, but it's 11:20 right now. Suffice it to say that train service is going to be impacted into the rush hour time because these trains have been shut off, electricity
Obviously,
shut off.
pretty serious stuff. That looks like they're helping somebody who was on that train to get off, not on a stretcher, but certainly helping that individual walk to get some form of medical care, we would presume. So we're going to continue to monitor this situation, bring you the very latest when we can, when we hear directly from the spokesman from Chicago Fire Department, which is what we're waiting on at this juncture.